Imagine this scenario. You're booking a flight and you've just entered your card information, but the website crashes. Now you might be wondering, did the booking go through? Or did the payment get processed? Well, these are the uncertainties that database transactions aim to resolve. In essence, a database transaction is a series of operations that are treated as single undivisible unit. Think of it like a contract. Either all terms are agreed upon or the whole contract is void. Similarly, in a database transaction, either all operations are successfully completed or none of them are. And this all or nothing approach is essential for maintaining data integrity and consistency. Now let's illustrate this with a real-world example or an e-commerce order. When you order something online, a few actions need to happen seamlessly. First is the inventory reduction. We need to reduce the inventory of the products that you ordered. Then we need to create an order and link your customer details to it. And then we need to process the payment so the order can go through. Now imagine if these actions were not a part of a database transaction. And for example, if the payment processing doesn't go through, then we'll end up with incorrect stock and a missing order. Database transactions prevent these nightmares by ensuring that all of the actions are completed or none of them are. For example, if the payment processing fails, the database transaction will roll back everything else that was previously done and leave the database in the previous known state. And this guarantees that our data is going to be accurate and reliable even in the face of errors. This reliability is ensured by the 4 key principles of database transactions, often referred to as ACID properties. The first one is atomicity, which means that the database transactions ensure that all the actions will be treated as one item. They're not gonna be broken down in multiple actions. Consistency, that guarantees that the database will be brought from one valid state to another valid state, preserving data integrity. Isolation, that ensures that multiple transactions are not going to interfere with each other. And durability, that guarantees that once the transaction is complete, the changes are permanent and will survive system failure. And depending on the database, there are multiple types of transactions that you can use in your system. DynamoDB, for example, has a couple of different transactions, which is transaction get items and transaction write items, both of which are respectively list of actions for writing or getting data. And whichever one you need to use depends on your system, your requirements, and actually the database you use. While essential for data integrity, it's very important to understand that database transactions are not a magic bullet that you need to use every time you interact with your database. In scenarios with high transaction volumes, the mechanisms that actually provide isolation, like database logs, can sometimes lead to performance bottlenecks. And additionally, if you have a distributed system with multiple nodes, having database transaction that ensures data integrity across multiple nodes can be very complex and can increase the latency of your server. So while transactions are incredibly valuable, it's crucial to be mindful when to use them because they might impact the performance of your application, especially in high volume or distributed systems. This is probably going to be a shorter video, but that's essentially all you need to know about database transactions. And like everything on my channel, I'm just providing you with yet another tools you can use to build great applications and great systems. But while important to know that these tools are available, it might not be very useful for your use case. And with every solution available out there, it might not be suitable for your application or your systems. Make sure you're using the right tools. Make sure you're building great products. But that's been it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy coding. Bye.